Back for another stream. Should make sure I don't have the same mic issues as earlier. My phone is across the room, so hopefully it's okay. I just had a challenge, but it disappeared. Oh, it's back. Okay, I'm gonna play this guy. He's rated under 1,000. Hope my connection's okay. It seems to be lagging. Yeah, there's a pretty big rating differential, but hopefully this will be entertaining or slightly instructive. See how he plays. Just started playing chess, watching my vids. Good luck, have fun. I'll go for a Ponziani if he plays knight c6. See what he's got. b6. What is b6? Novelty? That might be a novelty. I'm gonna play d4. Hello to people in the chat. Hello Brayden, hello Nathan, and hello Refrica. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna go for the kill relatively early. I'm gonna try like stuff like this. e5. Well, that's attempting to disturb my plans. I'm gonna put the bishop on d5 because I still want to play queen b3. Let's see if he sees that I'm attacking his knight. Hopefully he plays knight e7. So I want to mate him. Okay, I'm just going to play normal moves. Let's show some respect. I'm going to castle. I'm going to wait for knight e7. And just please play knight e7. Yes. Okay. Hello to more people in the chat. Hello, Lashette Jane. Hello, the Ancient Gamer. Yes, I've changed the title to Don't Challenge Me, because yesterday I had the title as Challenge Me. I got too many challenges and it was slowing everything down. So hopefully now people will not challenge me. And maybe it'll be manageable. Acer Bait with the cheer. 2 days in a row with the cheer. Appreciate that. Who's challenging me? We'll play Adam. Good luck, Adam. For some reason it's lagging like before a game starts. Maybe it's just because of the server. I have ping. My ping is pretty good, 45 milliseconds. Hello to more people. Catsork, YDXVCT. Ooh, we have a London. Now I have to think, what do I play against a London? I want to do something new. Okay, I saw something today actually. I'm gonna try a different line. It's gonna start out very, very normally, and then we're gonna see how it goes. I guess I can start with e6. Karmar with 100 bits. Thank you, Karmar. I'll open up Streamlabs. I'm gonna start with this. So the line I actually discovered today occurred in one of my students' games. My student was white, he was playing the London, he got this position, and his opponent played c5, which is still normal. White's going to play c3. Wonder if Adam is watching. Maybe Adam's watching. But that's okay. And then my student's opponent played queen c7, which normally isn't playable because black commits the knight to c6 so early. Like if the knight were on c6, then black loses a pawn due to d takes c5. But here the queen on c7 is perfectly fine. And the plan is to play knight d7 and pawn e5. I was looking briefly at this about 2 hours ago, and I was trying to find a way for white to keep some advantage, but it seems tricky. Actually seems really like direct for black. This might just equalize the entire London opening. Bishop d3, okay. Play knight bd7. Maybe knight e5 is possible for white. But then still knight d7. Okay, now do I play e5? I'm gonna castle first. Because now white can't play knight e5, and maybe I can even prepare it further with rook e8 and e5. Hello, the Capablanca. Hello, Grunchy Rep. More people. The Lord Donananas. Toilet Noggin, 99, interesting name. Made a stream, and you subbed. Thanks for the sub, Toilet Noggin. Do appreciate that. I still want to play e5. Ooh, he takes, but I take back. Now e5 will grab the whole center. Wait a minute. Is it synced? Is audio and video... My computer's just being slow. I was about to play e5, but does that lose a pawn to knight c4? It's so tricky. Oh, e5, knight c4. So maybe I can play queen a6. Toilet Noggin with 100 bits. So generous. Such a new viewer. Thanks, Toilet Noggin. Okay, now I'm just preventing him from castling. We might get some like queenless middle game. After queen e2, we could trade queens, and then Braden will be excited. If he doesn't play queen e2, maybe I'll play knight d3. Or maybe I'll just play like rook e8 and e5. There's ideas. There are ideas, I should say. I've been watching on YouTube for ages. Wow. Are you also Toilet Noggin on YouTube? Because I don't recognize that name. Okay, we're going to get a queenless middle game and play b6. Now I want my bishop to come to a6. I think black is slightly better, but it's not anything huge. But it's pleasant. Because his king is going to have to... I don't know what his king is going to do. Have to go back to e1 or d1. I can target f2. Wait a minute, I'm just winning f2. King d1, knight g4, and f2 can't be defended. That's so nice. Unless he wants to play c4, but that would lose a pawn. Wow. That's what happens when pieces come to good squares. I wasn't expecting the advantage to be so quick, or so big so quickly. That's nice. What's the point of giving out the queen? I'm not sure exactly what that means. Do you mean what's the point of trading queens? I traded queens because my queen was a bit awkward on a6. What else do I do here? I could move my queen again, but then white would castle. I traded queens to get my bishop to a6 and target his king. And now life is good. Oh, you just don't comment on YouTube, but you watch. Okay, that's nice. I'm going to take on f2. I'm going to threaten knight d3. Oh, the initiative keeps coming. He has to play... Does he have to play king b1? And then probably still knight d3. Just up a pawn. Good position. I don't have to play knight d3 immediately. I'm going to play rook c8. Because knight d3 can come anytime. I just want him to think. Because if I were to play knight d3, he would just take and he wouldn't have to think. Can you challenge me? You can challenge me if you want, even though the stream title says don't challenge me. But that might be some reverse psychology. Okay, let's play knight d3. And maybe he'll think a lot of things are attacked. Maybe he'll take and then I'll take back. Or he won't take. Everything's defended. Just keep improving. Yeah, I'm pretty happy here. Oh, and this is casual too. Okay. No rating points on the line. Hello to more people. Hello, XI Sparks. Hello, Rakul level 100. Take with knight. I didn't see the challenge. I'm not done watching the YouTube video. Which YouTube video? Is it the one? Is it the stream that I did last night? Because that's archived on Twitch too. I'm trying to find the balance on YouTube between uploading streams and uploading like exclusive content for YouTube. I'm not sure what the balance should be. Okay, he wants to play rook h4. I just want to expand the center. I'm going to play f6, restricting the knight, preparing e5. If he plays rook h4, then I play g6. This rook is so sad. And this time is pretty sad too. Could have played b6 instead of queen take e2. Maybe that was possible. It may have led to something very similar. B takes, this king is still stuck in the center. I honestly didn't consider b6. Okay, center is nice. Maybe I'll play knight e4 soon. If he takes, I open the d file. If he doesn't take, c3 is falling. Yeah, this is looking really good. Take the pawn. Oh, f6 is hanging. I should not have given him f6. It's okay though. Will he take it? Question. He doesn't take it. Wow. Okay. Well, this is nice. Whoa, someone subbed? Brayden subbed. Gifted by Nathan. Thanks, Nathan. And thanks, Adam, for the free rook. So generous. Okay, yeah, honestly, this is probably just another viewer challenge stream. So if you want to challenge me, you're allowed to. But then you're just not paying attention to the title. Fake news. What's fake news? We woke up at 8 a.m. What do you think if the London was suddenly refuted? I'm pretty sure I've refuted the London with this game. Oh yeah, good game. Thank you. Good game. Yeah, like this is so simple, but I think it's, I don't know, I'll have to do my research. I was looking up some line earlier. Was it? It was some weird move order where white doesn't play knight f3, but plays this. Knight bishop d6. And without the knight on f3, I think there's some weird things. Like white could play f4. Like maybe this is a potential way to meet this queen c7, knight d7 setup, is to play f4, knight f3, knight e5. But then you have to be paying attention earlier to not commit the knight too early to f3 in some cases. Yeah, black scores well. Anyway, what's your definition of a miniature? I think miniature is usually a game that's 25 moves or less. I might be mistaken, but that's my definition. Hello to MXPPH. Hello to more people. Okay, we'll do another game. RIP Andrew Tang. What happened to Andrew Tang? Before I start another game, we're going to watch some US Junior tournaments. Oh, and thank you for the follow, PDM Dev. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to quickly glance at the juniors. We'll just look at Andrew Tang, because it might be a London. Is he white? He's playing the London, right? Oh no, he's playing the Torre. Wow. What a shocker. Andrew Tang. I think this is some theory. I wouldn't be surprised actually if Andrew is getting some help from John Bartholomew. Just because they're both internet chess celebrities. And John also plays the Torre. And they're both from Minnesota. But I don't know who Andrew's working with. But it looks like an interesting variation. Let's go forward to the current position. They've played a lot of moves. Rook take f7? Wait, what? Thanks for the follow. Graitsev Yuri. What's this move? Rook take f7. What if king take f7? Black is up a rook. I'm not seeing the immediate point. Oh, he's down a piece. Wait, he sacked a piece? He sacked a piece. This knight was lost. And then he sacked a rook. Oh, so I guess the point is, okay, he's attacking the queen. What is going on here? This is the current position. What was the problem with king take f7? Oh, the rook is hanging on c8. But then black would just be up two minor pieces. I could be missing something really obvious. No one's really helping out in the chat. Thank you, Kempis, for the follow. Compared to pros, how good is he? Are you talking about me? Or Andrew? I mean, Andrew's a pro. I'm so confused about this position. This position is against my style. It's just too chaotic. What would the move for white be? Oh, bishop g6 or bishop e6. Maybe bishop e6. Because I forgot after king... So the king can't move to the e file? If the king moves to f6, there's d5. I assume that's good for white. And if king f8, which I thought is very reasonable, there's queen a3 or queen b4. And this is probably the idea. Because queen e7 runs into knight g6, and I assume king e8 should run into, at the very least, bishop takes c8. Okay, this would be interesting. I'm going to accept someone. We could play... Let's play the only patron who's challenging me. Someone's challenging me to a correspondence. We're going to play Boomer34. Good luck, Boomer34. From the US. Ooh, over 268 classical games. Interesting. Hello, Stumperino. Sounds like a new name. Okay, I'm gonna play some normal stuff, maybe. I will take opening suggestions. If people want to see a specific line against d4, let me know. King's Indian, Grunfeld, Slav, Semi-Slav, UGD. Drew Sampson, thanks for the sub. Tier 3 sub? Is that, wait, is that the highest possible sub? Or is that, no, that's tier 1. Sometimes I get confused. No, I think that's my first ever tier 3 subscriber. Thank you, Drew. Wow. Now you get access to some emotes. So generous. Play the Scotch Gambit. It's hard to play the Scotch Gambit against d4. It's also hard to play the Leningrad Dutch after playing knight f6. Play the Alekhine. Semi-Slav says XI Sparks. Okay, we're going to play a Semi-Slav. Oh, play b5 right now. I missed that. I was scrolling up, so I was looking at the most recent to least recent. Okay. Well, good luck. Yeah, we're gonna play a Semi-Slav. So he's not watching the stream, so I can be as revealing as possible with my inner thoughts. And this is dedicated to XI Sparks, who suggested something that I can actually play. One fun fact, actually, just to satisfy Nathan, or to instruct Nathan, if okay, let me just play the next move. If black plays b5 in this position, I think the strongest move for white is to play e4. I'm pretty sure there's an Aronian Carlsen game. Aronian was white. He knew to play e4, knight take e4, bishop take b5. I think white's just better there. Or like clear advantage for white. Anyway, I'm playing something a bit more standard. I'm playing this a6 semi-Slav, which was used, I think it was used by Gelfand against Anand in their World Championship match. It's a bit sad that like they played against each other in World Championship, and now they're not even in the candidates. Okay, bishop d3. This is the whole point of a6. Is after taking, I play b5 and then c5. Allow? Please reveal my inner thoughts. That's what I'm doing. These are my inner thoughts. Okay, b5. And a6 is a useful move because it defends b5 and enables c5 in one tempo. Not a placeholder. Thanks for following. And Kon Nof, or is it Kun Noof? Not sure how to pronounce that, but thanks for the follow. Also, Franco Cian, thanks for the follow. Okay, so he's thinking. It's a good sign. c5, still in prep. Honestly, I'm a bit out of prep after c5, but I know the general setup of just developing, castling. Usually the queen comes to b6. The rooks come to the center. And then white has to figure out how to develop this bishop. In most cases, white will at some point take on c5 and then play b3, bishop b2. We'll see what he does. How often does Twitch ask for the Danish? Not too often. Not too many of my viewers request Danish. Scotch is a bit more common. Like Scotch, King's Indian sometimes, London Opening, Long Cloud, Rob, all the weird stuff. I'm going to play bishop b7. I'm waiting for him to take on c5 so I can develop my bishop in one move. If I were to play bishop e7, then he takes. I essentially lose a tempo. So I'm going to hold off as long as possible to develop my bishop, unless he takes. And maybe I could even consider taking on d4. We'll see. When did I start to play chess? When I was 7, I learned the game. I got into it really quickly. Using some reverse psychology with the title, yeah. It's not my intention to use reverse psychology. I'm just trying to use psychology. Maybe people are being affected by reverse psychology. I don't know. I should try the hippo. Could try the hippo. That's an opening. So what does he want to do? Maybe he wants to play e4. He couldn't play e4 right away because I would play b4 and win the pawn. Or so I could consider taking. I want to play knight d7. Knight d7, e4. I should mention that like if he were to play e4, I take. I can't take on d4 because bishop take b5 wins the queen. So I'm looking at this e4. Then I take e5. Pawn can advance quickly. So maybe I should just take. If he takes and I play bishop e7. He takes with knight, I play bishop d6. Then I open his bishop. Have to think a bit carefully. Maybe I'm just trying to ask for too much. I also have a move here, knight to c6. Discouraging e4 because d4 is pressured. I'm going to play knight c6. I didn't consider that move right away because it blocks a bishop, and normally the knight goes to d7, but I think it's a reasonable move because d4 is a focal point. And it prevents his idea. And now he'll think, why not push the pawn to c5? My pawn is on c5. I'm guessing you mean why not push the pawn to c4? That's a move. If I play c4, the problem is it relieves all the pressure on his center. And he would play a move maybe like bishop to b1 and then more easily advance. So I want to keep the tension. I just don't want to give him like a big pawn center. Axe Villager is here. Axe Villager missed, we missed you in last night's stream. Not entirely sure when. Wait, what? How long have you been streaming on Twitch? I've been streaming for, I started regularly back in October. So it's not a full year yet. But recently it's been irregular just because I'm traveling so much and I was playing 2 tournaments. But now it's probably going to be a few times a week. When you go to Subway, what kind of sub do you get? I like to get the sub of the day because it's just variety and I don't like making decisions. And the sub of the day is always cheaper anyway. So, but if I'm in a rush, I get the cold cut combo because it's cold and it's a combo. How is the Blitz tournament? I didn't play the Blitz tournament because I was tired and I would have had to wake up at 6 a.m. and I'm a little bit sick. I don't know if it's allergies or what. But I'm definitely playing a tournament on Friday. It's going to be like some variant. DJ Ann, thanks for the follow. I'm going to play bishop e7. Not the most exciting structure, pretty symmetrical, but I like the fact that this bishop is still undeveloped. If he takes, and it's very hard to develop the Darksword bishop. Splasher, thanks for the follow. And Daro Eve, thanks for the follow. A3, keeping the tension. What to do? He wants to play b4, most likely. And then bishop b2. Considering queen d5 here. Queen d5, ideas of rook d8, also hitting the knight. You might play knight c3. I could play queen h5. Oh, let's do it. Looks interesting. I usually play a bit longer games. This is quick for me. Haha, still new to chess. Yeah, I can see he plays a lot of classical chess. But okay, that's I mean, he could have challenged me to a longer time control. Well, I'm not giving you more time, so manage it well. Yeah, that's one thing I don't do to people, is give them more time. Someone did that to me yesterday. Who was it? It was M. Singer. And I still lost. Lucas Fiver, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Nathan's sharing the schedule command. I don't have a set schedule yet. I should probably add the the Lichess titled arena number 6 because they just announced it today, I believe. It's planned for August 4th. I think he just hung a knight. Just hang a knight. He hung a knight. That's so sad. Maybe now I can give him more time. Oh, if I click this, it just auto adds time. No, I'm not giving him more time. Opening theory till move 59. Hello, Maher09. Wait, okay, I'm behind with comments. Something about IHSA. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of comments here. I'll try and respond. Oh, Axe Villager is on vacation. Internet is bad. Okay. No worries. That's understandable. I'm also on vacation, but the internet is good, so I have less complaints. Did you manage to make it to IHSA State this year? Yeah, I've been coming to IHSA State for the last like 9 years in a row. Since 2009. Somehow it just always works out to stop by. Because it's between St. Louis and Chicago. Oh, you were assistant coach. You graduated in 2013. So maybe we probably crossed paths at some point. Am I losing a... No, I'm not losing a piece. I have rook b8. But I would like something more. Can I play this? Then bishop take, okay. I'm looking for fancy moves here. We'll probably just play a normal move. Rook b8 should be good enough. Someday I'm going to make use of this diagonal and it'll be nice some way, somehow. Might have to start with some improving moves. I probably want to play rook d8, which almost traps the queen. Like he would have to play queen c7. And then what to do? Yeah, it's a bit awkward. I could play bishop f6. But I really don't care about double pawns. I just want to trade pieces. I also want to open the g file. Because then there's ideas of this. g2 is a long-term target. And if he takes on f6 and I take, then there's ideas of knight e5. Okay, I'm happy. Are there any streaming schedules? Yeah, I'm probably not going to have a schedule for this week, just because it's hard to predict the future. Once I get a more normal routine, I'll probably put together a schedule. Yeah, you miss IHSA chess. It was fun. I mean, if you're in college, there's collegiate chess, Pan Ams. Unvo, thanks for the follow. You know if a USCF candidate master can participate in Lichess titled arena. Does USCF even give away the CM title? I'm curious. Okay, real quick. New page. I am Rosen. I'm just going to go to my page and see if I've ever won the candidate master title from US chess. Oh, this is going to end pretty brutally for white. But is knight take d4 the best move, or is knight e5 the best move? I'm just going to take, because he's going to take back, right? Oh, he sees it. Maybe he sees it. Okay, US. Does Lichess give the CM title? I don't think I've seen a CM on Lichess. Rizlam, 13, thanks for the follow. Oh, he saw it. Well, now I'm up 2 pieces, but my queen's attacked and my knight's attacked. What to do? I could take on f3. and then yeah, this is probably just winning. Where is it? The rating? No, it's more. There used to be a page where you see all the titles you get. Hey, here it is. Hey, Candidate Master title. I got in 2009. FIDE title or NM? Huh. Interesting. I assume FIDE title is FM or better. I have not seen the Colorado Gambit. What is that? Remember when you guys set up the boards and played Simul with Michael? Yeah, I do remember that. That was actually featured on like some local news segment. It was so random. But I do remember that. I'm really behind in the chat. My college doesn't have competing chess team. You should start a chess team if they don't have one. We have a chess club. Oh, what you're president of. Really, you just need to find 3 other players who would be interested in taking a trip to Pan Am's. I'm not sure which city it is, but I would talk to the school about getting funding. Most schools have like funding, right, for teams. I'm gonna play King H8. Like when I studied at University of Illinois, it was all student run, all students. Like we had to fund part of the trip, but university gave us some money, but we had to apply for it. So it's possible if you put in the effort, I would think. Oh, Lichess does show CM. Interesting. Colorado is E4, Knight C6, Knight F3, F5. I've never seen that. Maybe it's playable though. Good game, Boomer34. Thanks. Next time, feel free to challenge me to a longer time control if you'd like. And I'm saying that because I feel like there's a pretty high demand or pretty high high amount of requests for classical chess over Blitz or Bullet. So if people want to challenge me to standard or rapid, I'm becoming more inclined to accept those types of challenges. And I do apologize. There's just so many comments. I can't respond to everyone. I'll respond to what I can. Okay, let's accept. Try and accept another challenge. Alpha Zero Wizard. I don't play correspondence. That's one thing I almost never accept. Can I just? I don't know. I'm just gonna accept the other patron. I guess that's a benefit to being a patron on Lichess. ADHD Avid Competitive. Or is it ADH David Competitive? We'll never know. Good luck. I'm gonna adjust the screen. This is really bugging me. There's just a little bit of, yeah, there we go. Okay, Sicilian. Oh, ADHD. Okay, so we do know ADHD David. Interesting. But there's only one D. Leduc with the 500 bits. Thank you, Leduc. Appreciate the generosity. Is Leduc the same duck that is in Discord? There's someone in Discord named Duck, I think. And there's also Impatient Duck, who I played yesterday. Maybe it's all the same person. Anyway, I'm accepting the Smith Mora. Just an opening. I actually enjoy this because I have some prep set up. Knight c6 and e6 and queen c7. He's thinking, which is a good sign. Does Michael and Yuri still go to state finals every year? I don't think Yuri was there last year or this past year. Michael was though, I think. Yeah, Mike was there. We played pool after the tournament. Who won it? I think IMSA won it. Pretty sure IMSA won it. Bishop f4. It's a new move. I was considering this, but it might just get destroyed by knight b5. And that would be sad. I'm just gonna play a6. Knight b5 is just too scary in so many lines. a3 giving me time. Now I can play knight e7. And now I want to play knight g6 with tempo. Not too good in the Mora, but I haven't played it in a while. It's my coach's favorite line though. Is your coach Mark Esserman? Mark Esserman is like the Smith Mora god. IMSA never left. IMSA is so good. Oh, it's Jim. Interesting. I think I know Jim. Pretty sure I know Jim. Number 10 seed is about to beat the number 1 seed. Carissa against Sophie? Wait, really? Take a look at that game. But based on some of the games in the juniors, you can never be sure of a result until the game is over. So many crazy things happen. I just know that based on my experience playing the juniors. So many topsy-turvy roller coaster games. I'm going to take the bishop. Play bishop e7. Or no, let's play d5 first. Because if he takes, I take back with bishop. And if he doesn't take, then my pawns are happy. And I'm up a pawn. Yeah, I know Jim. Not too well, but I know Jim. Used to be a very strong chess team. Oh, Uni. I actually helped coach Uni at some point. Like a special guest lecture. I'm gonna play queen b6. Because it just improves the queen with tempo. Try and disturb his queen side. If he plays b4, I could maybe consider knight take b4. Pin the knight. Pin and win, right? So what does he do? After bishop take b4, plays queen d4. Then queen a5. Probably doesn't work. Whoa, I forgot about knight g5. Well, this makes the b pawn a bit irrelevant. I have to play knight d8 here. Or queen c7. I'm going to play knight d8. I think it's still okay. Unless it's not okay. But if I have time to play h6, then it should be okay. I guess he has queen a4 check, but then I play bishop d7. I think it's okay. Patrick B25. Thanks, Patrick, for the follow. Allow. Sack the queen, give away all your pieces, rar, etc. Sounds like Ben Feingold. Ben Feingold say to sack the queen. He says rar and he says etc. Okay, I feel pretty comfortable here. I'm gonna play h6, or I'll take the pawn, or I'll do both. No, I'll just play h6. And then I'll complete development. Someday I'll attack the knight with tempo. Rippo Sip, thanks for the follow. Suspicious. Let's see who can name more Ben Feingold sayings. Do any Ben Feingold sayings apply to this position? Always retreat? Wait, no, I want to play Queen C6 though. Yeah, now both his knights are hanging. Is Queen C6 a retreating move? It's more of a lateral retreat. Always repeat. And then always retweet. Retweet. Retweet? There's some like great tweet by Ben about retreating and retweeting. I forget what it was. The truth hurts. The tooth hurts. Okay. I just have to always keep my knight on d8 so I don't run into trouble. That's actually pretty easy to do given my knight can't physically move. I can try and drop it somewhere, but it can't move. And I can take this knight. And then I can take the other knight. Wait a minute. If I take the other knight, he takes on g7. And then I play bishop f8. Queen take h8. Queen c3 check. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play b6. Because the knight has so few squares. And wherever it moves, I have queen c3. Unless he plays that. Now I can't take the knight because he would mate me. Such a tricky person. Play bishop b7. Now I'm threatening to take the knight, because this knight is defended. And if the knight moves, I'll probably have queen c3. Time situation is good. I just got a challenge from Elon Musk. What is this? Elon Musk. Who else is challenging me? Kramnik student. XI Sparks. Be careful not to get mated. It's going to take the pawn. He'll take on g7. I play this. Still takes a little bit of work to win this. And this is a passed pawn. He'll probably just push it until he queens. Or not. Okay, put the rook on the open file. What to do? Let's develop the knight. I want to play king d7, king c7, and king b8. Because always play king b8, right? Or is it always play king b1? I think both apply. I just want to find shelter. There we go. Okay, now I'm sheltered. What's the next step? Food, safety, shelter, and love, right? Have to find mate. I just want to play rook g8, d4, move the knight, and then target g2. Oh, I thought he was going to see queen c5. Okay, well now I'm just eating more food. Now he's pawn storming. Let's play queen b3. I want to play this, and then this, and then this. Or just this. I have not been reading his comments. Not really liking this. Oof, I've been demoralized. That's one way of putting it. It happens. I just want to play knight b4. A strong move. Obstructing the b file. Queen a3 is so tricky. He hopes that I take here so he can take there. Then it's probably still winning. But I can just take a queen. Good try. Okay, good game. ADHD David. Who's the next victim? Oh, thanks for more follows. Ivan. What is going on? Little Plotkin is challenging me. 34 Boomer with the sub. Thank you, 34 Boomer. Oh, that was a previous opponent. I think his name is Boomer34. Unless I'm just having some hallucination. Well, I do appreciate that. Some emotes happening. Why can't I take on f4? I could have taken on f4, but I was full. I wanted to mate him. The point of knight b4 is threatening queen take h3 because of the pin. Okay, so now I'm going to experience some pain because I'm going to play Lil Plotkin. And my score against Lil Plotkin is pretty tragic. But what do I do? Let's play in English. I'm only playing one game, so win, lose, or draw. Only one game. Good luck. I have to manage my time. Play this. He's trying to be tricky already. I'm gonna be trickier. I'm in my prep. A5 is already a slight inaccuracy. There's a common trap here. We'll see if he falls into it. He doesn't. The trap is if bishop c5 I can take. But now we have some position. We actually have a reverse Taimanov, which is an opening that I like to play as black. I'm just gonna develop. Rdex 5150, thanks for the follow. I mean, I'm in my comfort zone, so this can't be too bad. The typical idea here is to play knight a4, knight c5, or knight e4, knight c5. But I'm going to start with rook c1, because there's other ideas of pressuring the c-file. Let's play knight e4, because I have ideas of knight g5 and knight c5. King h8 was a good move, because if I play knight g5, he has bishop g8. So I'll play this, and it's going to get a bit messy. Let's play e4. Am I winning a pawn? Because his knight has to move. I just take a pawn. Unless he can take on e4. No time to calculate. Thanks for the sub, Rdex. So I'm up a pawn. I can win another pawn. Is this a free pawn? Looks like a free pawn. And I have two bishops. But I'm playing Lil Plotkin. Nothing is safe when I play Lil Plotkin. I can take this. Okay, it's opposite color bishops. This pawn is a little bit weak. My queen is sort of exposed, and my queen's tied down to the bishop. So what do? I have to manage my time. And now there's insane music happening outside. I can play this. He's going to play bishop e2 at some point, or not. Okay, let's play bishop e3. And I'll counterattack a5 if he plays rook a d8. The good thing about being up 2 pawns is that if you lose a pawn, you're still up 1 pawn. That made sense, right? And take here. He's going to do stuff like bishop e2. I don't think it does anything, though. Okay. Let's play queen here. I'm defending, I'm attacking, and I'm threatening mate in 1. Next move, I'll probably play king h8. Or king h1. I'm just so focused on his king. I have to watch out for attack though, because my pieces are perhaps not in the best position. Maybe I can play this. Kick the rook away. Bishop e2 is going to be really annoying. Don't play bishop e2. Please don't. Actually, bishop e2, I have rook e1. I think it's okay. Does rook take e3? Rook take e2. Looks okay. I'm still up 2 pawns. Now I'm up on time. Ooh, I didn't see that, but I have this. That's good. This is almost scary. Okay, now it's going to be a matter of time. I'm going to control the only open file. And let's put the queen here. Put the queen there. The queen here. Just going to keep putting my queen places until he's annoyed. And then I can take the... Ooh, can I take the pawn? I think I can take the pawn. Rook h6, queen f5. And then maybe queen d7 and queen d2, defend. That's really annoying because he wins a pawn. This is not what I wanted. I'm gonna just push my e-pawn. This is not what I wanted. Should be okay though still. That's oh, that's not a free pawn. Oh, am I messing this up? Wait, free pawn. There we go. Queen trade, yes. Okay. This should be easy win. I just don't want to mess this up. There we go. Okay. Can breathe easily. I beat Lil Plotkin. I upped my score 13 to 39. The last time I played Lil Plotkin, one of the last times, I stalemated him having 2 bishops against a king. It's painful. Good game, Lil Plotkin. So wait until my heart rate settles. Hey, Toilet Noggin, 100 bits. Thanks, Toilet Noggin. I mean, to be fair, what are these games? Some of these games are giveaway chess. Oh, people can't see this. If I scroll down, zoom in, see the ridiculousness of these positions. He's just so good at giveaway chess. Or is it anti-chess? It's a game where you give away all your pieces. Rengara, thanks for the sub. So many new subs. Appreciate that. What is the sub count? Is there a command for that? EJMC, thanks for the follow. Okay, I'll play someone else. Bod is challenging me. I'll play... I'm debating. I'll just play Lordananas. How many A's and N's are there? Too weak, too slow. Nice emote. Oh, 40 subs. Nice. Okay, good luck. Lord Ananas. Is ananas, is that pineapple? I feel like that means pineapple in some language. Ananas. Is this a pineapple lord? Little Plotkin in the chat. Good game. You almost came back. Created counterplay. I'm gonna play b5 here. In honor of Nathan. Nathan wanted me to play b5 earlier. This position b5 is a very playable move. Oh, Polish and pine. Okay, so it's pineapple in Polish, in Turkish, in French. I don't speak any of those languages. What language I was thinking of? Maybe Indonesian. What's pineapple in Indonesian? It's in Hindi too? Wow. Oh, it's pineapple and not banana. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna just play this normal setup. Actually, it's a slightly abnormal setup, because the idea is to play c5. And you don't see this every day. Just a matter of gaining space on the queen side. And if he plays e4, it's kind of like a closed Sicilian type position. Really, it's just a King's Indian attack. b5 with a question mark, says Lemon Chief. I would give b5 an exclamation point. Maybe it's slightly dubious, but it's been played at like GM level. The idea is if white ever plays a4, black can respond with b4 and restrict the knights. So, okay, we have some position. But I'm out of tea. It's kind of sad. Make some more tea after I move. c3. Trying to understand c3. I'm just going to castle. I guess one point of c3 is to play a4 and to try and discourage b4. But I think I would play b4 anyway. Okay, knight d2 is a fine move. Play d5. But if I play d5, we're transposing. Yeah, we're transposing into more like mainline King's Indian. Stumperino asking, is this my normal stream time? Yes. At least for this week. This is going to be my normal stream time. Basically like 11 p.m. to 12 something a.m. Prague time. Until I get tired. What kind of tea am I drinking? If anyone can translate this, people see this. I don't know. Oh, I had no idea it said peppermint. I was gonna ask to translate mata, but it says peppermint. Okay. I knew it was some sort of mint. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm gonna make tea. Okay. Looks like peppermint. I apologize for the background noise. I don't know if it's picking up, but that's the sound of tea. Play h6. Take, e4. I get the bishop pair. You also just play like a5. And then I win. Connect 4. That's nice. I just want to play b4 and have it be supported by the a pawn. If I play b4 and bishop a6 and he plays e4, d3 could be a target. It is tea, sound of tea. So that's true. Miss Miyagi. Miss Miyagi's back. Welcome back, Miss Miyagi. Connect 8 in move 1. I guess that's true. I mean, if I wanted to win connect 8, that would take some planning. That would be difficult. Maybe I can accomplish it. But I also want to play reasonable chess too. So it would be difficult to win connect 8 and play good moves. Zohad. Hello, Zohad. Ben Feingold's quote. I'm the best, you're all the worst. Kind of a mean sentence. Connect 4 vertically. So you're asking me to get quadruple pawns? That's difficult. Though there is a game, Alexander Alekhine, with quadruple pawns. Some crazy game. Which he lost because his pawn structure was so bad, and he was down 2 pieces. Queen c2. Okay, I'm gonna play this because it's time. I think he has to take, unless he wants to somehow drop back to e3. He could drop back to f4. Then I play knight h5, and then bishop e3. And then I can start winning connect 8. I think knight h5 is still the best move. Actually, when the bishop comes to e3, I think the idea of g5, f5 is very logical because I want to play f4. So then I'll have it 6 pawns on the 5th rank potentially. And then maybe I prepare this to play just to reinforce f4. And then later I can open up the h file with h5. Okay. It's all finding a purpose. Okay. Ponziani is a queen of all openings? What's the king of all openings? Probably be the London system. Oh, I forgot that was an option. Completely forgot he could play bishop take knight. Maybe I take with queen. Because I want to prepare e5. And I still want a pawn storm. He's probably going to play e4 and kill all my fun. That's worth a shot. And there's no increment. So time is going to be a factor. Yeah, he's killing all my fun. Now I can't play e5, it loses a pawn. I could play knight f6. Let's play knight f6. My knight has no purpose on h5. But it's done its job. I have the bishop pair. I value the bishop pair. I am giving him more space. He's probably going to play d4 here. And then we have some like French structure. But I'm ready to storm on the queen side. And my king is relatively safe. Play b4. If I need defense, I could play rook c8 and knight f8 or bishop f8. That should be good enough. I have 15 pending challenges. I told people not to challenge me. But yesterday I had like 30 challenges, so I guess it's some improvement. Okay, I'm going to play rook c8. RIP connect 8. Hey, it's still possible. I still have all 8 pawns. I just have to get them all to the 4th rank now. Because I've overextended the b pawn. I can get connect. Ooh, I can get a pawn chain. I don't think that's the right strategy though. I'm going to start with bishop a6. Keeping all the tension. Kind of miss connect 4. It was a great childhood game. I forgot about the diagonals. Position like this, if he ever lets me, I don't know how he could let me, but if I can get my bishop to the outside of this pawn chain, it's just it would be such a better piece. Maybe I could have some plan, like bishop b5, bring my queen to a6, and then bishop d3. Seems like he's playing without a plan here. Could play bishop c4, but then he plays b3. Okay, I'll play bishop. I'll play this. I think this is a reasonable plan. Especially if I have time. Okay, more tea. Tea is my fuel. I don't think this is caffeinated though. I don't think peppermint has caffeine, does it? Green tea has caffeine. Wait, Queen B7, he has C4. I don't have en passant. Maybe I'll play Queen A7. Because like his bishop on G2, it's sneaky, but it could be relevant in some cases. Matcha. How much tea have I drunk? I usually have two cups a day, like one morning, one evening. He plays C4 anyway. Interesting. So complicated. And I probably have to take. I'm considering this. Take. But if I take, he could take with knight, and then it unleashes the bishop immediately. And if I take here, I have to watch out for my rook. But he doesn't have any immediate knight moves because then I can take here. So if take. I could take on d4. Attacking his knight. He takes back. I take his knight, and it should be good. Maybe he'll play d5. That would be weird. Miss Miyagi only drinks green tea. Let me ask you, do you drink green tea with sugar? Or do you just drink it plain? Because I've heard like sometimes people get offended if it's with sugar. Penose, you just saw my YouTube video, wanted to see if I'm streaming, and I am streaming. That's great. I think that's one of the more popular videos just because it's like it's so controversial. Or at least the comments are controversial. But that's cool. You're not the first one to like be watching a YouTube video and then just join Twitch. I think that happened a lot yesterday. TT Skirt, thanks for the follow. Okay, I'm gonna take here because I assume, yeah, I'm up a pawn and I'm attacking his knight, and I can keep initiative. And I think this is all working out because I'll play pawn e5. Also, I'm up a lot of time. Yeah, so I assume something like this would happen where he's getting, maybe I'll take with queen. Yeah, he gets a rook for 2 minors, but now I have threats of knight f3. f3 is very hard to stop. I guess he could take, yeah. Please take my pawn. Ooh. What is this? Knight f3. King g2. Queen b7. Should be good enough. Knight f3. I could play queen b7 immediately. I mean, okay, this should be winning in many cases. I think I'll play queen b7 immediately. It's funny, but I think his queen is just about trapped. Even though it's not directly attacked, the threat of knight f3 is so strong. He can't move his king anywhere, so he has to move his queen. But where does his queen go? I guess he has f4, but then I'll play knight f3. And it should be winning somehow. So queen f4, knight f... Oh, I have a fork too here. But... Ooh, if I get the knight to h3, it's mate. So knight f3, king g2, knight here, here, and then mate. Problem is he has f3. So knight here, 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 f3. Doesn't quite work. So maybe I have to double check him. Yeah, so knight, okay. I think I have this. Because king g2, I have knight h4, and then queen g2 with mating ideas. I also have knight e1. So indecisive. We'll just do this. Can I mate him before he flags? Yes. Okay, good game, Lord Pineapple. Yeah, thank you. And GG. What happened in that game? That game got a bit silly because I was trying to win Connect 8. Toilet Noggin with another 100 bits. Thanks, Toilet Noggin. Yeah, I think the complications just all went in Black's favor. But maybe it was already difficult. Sometimes these structures, White should go for like h4, knight 1, h2, knight g4, and then someday sack on h6. But it takes a long time and I have defensive resources. So yeah, I don't know. I will say that also a4 can be an effective move, because in many cases White could get control over the c4 square. Never put sugar. Sugar is bad. The place I'm staying does not have sugar, so I guess I'm in luck. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Why not play knight f3 immediately? Oh yeah, I could have played knight f3 immediately. I just wanted to play queen b7. This is actually a moment. It's good kind of instructive moment for blitz. When you're debating between knight f3 and queen b7, queen b7 is a type of move that will make your opponent think more. Because if I play knight f3, the move is forced. Or it's more forcing. If I play queen b7, it's far less forcing, he has more options. And that's good when your opponent's in time pressure. Do not wait. How do I ban a comment? Someone just shared a link, which is a bad link. I'm sorry, but I'm going to time you out just because leechess.com is like a malware site. This doesn't mean you're banned, you're just timed out. If you want to share leechess.org, you can do so when you're not timed out. Please stop sharing the link. Okay. We're gonna move on, and let's play someone else. Let's play XI Sparks. He deserves it for being a mod. Oh yeah, I guess you can remove a timeout. You just time them out and then remove it. Axe Villager, if you can prevent people from sharing links, I don't know if Nightbot can do that. That would be nice. Good luck, have fun. What am I playing? Let's play knight f3. Play it ready. $1,000 bits for Roy Lopez exchange. Well, that's hard to do because I played knight f3. I would say if he played e5, I would play e4 to try and get the Roy Lopez. What do I do here? c4? Let's play c4. Play some sort of position. Forget what I played in the past. I'll play g3. Just play some kind of this is a bit slower. This line has been very popular in the junior championship. I'm seeing a lot of people playing this. I think Maggie Fane was playing this, and I think Carissa played this at some point. The idea is to get some like reverse Banco or reverse Benoni. He's leaving the tension. Not a bad idea. I guess I could take on d5, and if he takes back with pawn, I play d4 and give him some kind of IQP. Hello, Halvard, HF. It's another streamer. Good to see you. Let's take. Man, this chat has turned into code talk. JavaScript, PHP. Okay. Let's focus on the game. Bishop e7. I think this is still some sort of mainline, like Tarash. I can play knight c3 here. And then someday bishop g5. As far as I know, the positions are pleasant for white, just because d5 is a long-term target. I don't really know too much, or too many specific, like, exact lines. Okay, this makes me happy, because he can't attack the queen immediately, unless he plays queen b6. But now, okay, this pawn is a massive liability for black. He has to play bishop e6, I'll play rook d1. And I'll have 4 attackers. I'll probably throw in bishop g5, because why not? Bishop g5, he could play h6, and then if I take, he attacks the queen and then plays d4. So maybe I'll just try and win the pawn more quickly. That's a difficult position, because he can't defend the pawn. He's probably best off castling. Queen b6. I was not expecting that. My first instinct is to take, and then take. But then he has some rook d8 ideas. He would probably take first, and then rook d8. But then I have e4. And that looks good. Yeah, e4 should be... enough to give me some simple advantage. If I didn't have e4, it could get very bad. Rook d8 immediately, I think, just makes life very, very nice for white. So you forgot about knight c7. King f8 is forced. And then I can take on d8, take on e6, take on b7. I'll be up 2 pawns. I'll have the bishop pair. And yeah, this is nice. I kind of forgot about taking opening recommendations. Someone's saying King's Gambit, excellent for blitz. Someone was saying Grab earlier. Angry Centipede, asking if I do chess classes. I do give like private instruction. I have a Lee Chess coaching profile. Deshins Yo says, hey. Hello, Deshins Yo. Okay, let's put a rook on an open file. Super Salian. Slav or Karo Khan? Do my best. He wants to play knight g4, which is kind of annoying. I'm going to play bishop f3, restricting the knight. Now I just want to play a3, b4. Links filter works now. Thank you, Axe Villager. If you want... Oh, I was thinking b4, pinning and winning, but then he takes on f2. Oh, that actually works, because my rook is defended. Yeah, that's nice. I don't know what to pre-move. King take f2 or rook take c8? Probably king take f2. Okay, he's trying to complicate things. I can just move the bishop. Bishop g5. And he'll play e4. Okay. I'm not going to overthink this. It should still be simple, I would hope. He really wants me to remove my bishop so he can take on f2. Ooh, but I can play bishop e3. Now I'm winning the exchange. And I'll still be up 2 pawns. Miss Miyagi, thank you for the comment, Miss Miyagi. Deeper than anyone. I don't know if I can see deeper than anyone. I do like to try and explain myself. Wow, he keeps counterattacking. But I can do this. At some point, he'll just run out of counterattacks. I think now he has to take on e3. Or this, which now I'm up a bishop, still up 2 pawns. I just want to win cleanly. I'm going to play a4. If I take on c5, he had rook d2, which was kind of annoying, and this is a strong pass pawn. Play rook a1 and just keep pushing the pawn. He's going to try and get counterplay. Let's put the bishop on d4. Bishop on d4 is nice, because his knight is tied down to the pawn, but any point I can take the knight and win the pawn. Also just push my pawn. I just want some position where I don't have to think. Just push pawns and drink tea. Automod blocked a message for profanity, but it's just a message with big words. Computability theory and artificial intelligence research. Allowing that comment. Okay, I'm gonna push pawn still. He's gonna try and play c3. But white is winning the race. Now I'll take the knight. Ending this and this. Ending this. No, positions where you don't have to think are great. That's why I enjoy studying openings. Is if you're like playing an opening, you know, you don't really have to think. You just recite moves. Okay, good game, XI Sparks. What's the appropriate message? Thank you. Okay. What did XI Sparks do wrong? I think he just went into an opening or some structure he wasn't familiar with. Allowing this IQP structure wasn't the most pleasant thing for black. Normally, black should just castle, I would think. What's the theory here? Because yeah, this is a popular position. Castling, go to Master's Database. This has been played before by GMs. I was going to play bishop g5. And then h6, yeah. Bishop e3 is already feels awkward because knight g4. But maybe it's playable. Oh, knight g4 I can take on d5. For XI Sparks, I can recommend if you face this line, d4, perfectly fine move. You get like a reverse Benoni type position. What else can I recommend? I can also recommend taking. This is actually a simple line to just include in like your repertoire, where usually at some point white plays queen a4 check, and then I play this as black. I like to play c6 and then b5, queen drops back, bishop b7, and you get some setup. I played something similar earlier. It came from like a semi-Slav. But it came from a semi-Slav because XI Sparks recommended the semi-Slav. And this is kind of like a semi-Slav-like setup. Anyway, good game. I'll move on. Play someone else. 17 pending challenges. I have to play the Ultra Bullet guy because we'll get this over with quickly. Deviator, Ultra Bullet, good luck. Pre-move d5. Bishop g4 maybe. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow. Let's mate him on the h-file. Ooh, I dropped a queen. Oops. Oh my gosh, this is so low quality chess. This is so low quality. My computer's lagging. No, I flagged. I was up a rook. About to be up a rook. Oh, that was too laggy. Good game. Deviator Ultra. That's my first loss of this stream. So sad. Need some more tissue. Okay. Well, let's not do that again. Let's play Kramnik Student. Because I think he was challenging me yesterday. And it's an interesting name. And I'm white. Yes. Let's play e4. If he's Kramnik Student, I was about to say he's going to play e5. But okay, that's not the case. Let's play knight c3. From India. Ooh. I'll play a closed Sicilian. Usually I play Grand Prix attack. But this time, I mean, I'm going to be slow. 10 plus 5. Six, okay. Normally people play g6, bishop g7, and then there's very clear ideas. With e6, trying to figure out what's the best setup for white. I could play f4, knight f3, I could play knight e2. I'm guessing he wants to play d5 at some point. I'm going to start with knight e2. I just want a castle. Maybe at some point play like f4 and h3, g4. Now he plays d5. Okay, let's play h3. Okay, let's play h3. I'm keeping all the tension. There's future ideas of g4, knight g3. I'm curious to see if he'll relieve the tension in any way, which he does. And I'm okay wasting a little bit of time moving this knight, just because it's a closed position. And I'll have time to redevelop. I could play f4 here. We have some kind of like King's Indian structure now. f4 is a thematic idea. It's also very thematic to bring the knight to c4 and play a4, restricting b5. we'll see what happens. Axe Villager having internet problems. Bye, Axe Villager. Be healthy. I like ice cream too, I will admit. Ice cream is great. But you need it in proportions. Reasonable proportions. Okay. I have a bunch of options I can take with knight, bishop, or pawn. Or rook. If I take with bishop, he has knight h5, which is a bit annoying. Take with knight. Let's take with knight. Usually in like these King's Indian structures, the bishop is completely okay staying back for a while, because it does its job on this diagonal. Lemon Chief would take with rook, so it's easier to sack. Rooks don't normally like to be on central squares so early on because they're targets. And you should value them, you should not just sack them. Okay, I'm going to bring my knight back into the game. I have two ideas. I have knight c4 or knight f3. I'll probably play knight f3, because the focus should be on the king side. I'm going to start with a4 though, restricting b5. Plays a6, which is very normal. If I had two moves to play, like knight c4 and a5, that would be nice. I don't have two moves. There's some funny line here. Knight c4, b5, take, e5, take. Then I take, and I win a piece? It's real life. Knight c4 here, or I just play e5 immediately. I'm so tempted. Knight c4, b5, e5. I hope he's not watching. This is a top secret plan. Take. It's risky. This is 98. Knight c4, b5, e5, 98. Bishop takes c6. No, I should throw in a take b5, a take b5, bishop takes c6. B takes c4, d takes c4. My e pawn's overextended, b file's open. This doesn't look good. It's just a trade. Could play g4. Play queen e1. Queen e1's tricky. I'm gonna play queen e1. I considered queen e1 like 5 seconds before moving. This is usually not the correct approach to thought process. But and maybe I just completely forgot he could play this move. I probably have to move back. But that's okay. That's life. Closed positions are the worst. Yeah, this could be a longer game, which I apologize to all the people waiting. It's nice to see there's fewer challenges than yesterday. One has to live longer to give up things that are worth living for. Yes and no. You just have to enjoy healthy things. I'll play queen here. Okay, so we get some position. I really have made no progress the last 3 moves. Queen e1, queen d1. I could play g4. I could still go for this knight f3 idea. Well, I play g4. Am I threatening g5? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm going to start with knight f3. This is the only logical square for the knights. And everything else I'll just decide later. Okay, I'm going to play g4. Gain space. Maybe play bishop d2 and do some maneuvering. I actually don't mind the position. I've used a lot of time though, just calculating nonsense. But the position itself is fine. g5 could be a threat. If I play g5, knight d7, h4, I'm just gaining space. The thing for him, I don't quite know what he's up to. Maybe he wants to... Actually, I'm not going to say anything because I have a feeling he might be watching, and I just don't want to give him ideas. Rook a8's a move. Rook a8's a good move. Because if bishop d2, take, I lose a c-pawn. So I probably have to take. Just give him the a-file. Not ideal, but now bishop d2. I probably want to take on b4 next. And maybe I could play queen a1 if he drops back. Yeah, I always have to assume my opponent is watching. What are his ratings? Rapid, bullet. Just need to turn this into a bullet game. Ultra bullet. Oh, because his queen is no longer on d8, g5 just appears to be more attractive. But I don't know how to execute that strong of a kingside attack. Like g5 and then what? Maybe I can somehow maneuver my knight to f5. That could run into tactics though. For example, knight c6, knight h4. He could take and attack this. But maybe I do this anyway. Knight h4. Candidate move. Knight h4, knight take e4, knight f5. Sometimes you have to navigate through the tactics so you can play good positional chess. Knight h4. g5 I have knight f5, so that's not a problem. And this is a type of position I want in knight on f5. So knight h4, knight take e4, knight f5. His bishop's hanging with check. He doesn't really have any counterattacking bishop moves, and his knight is hanging. You could take on d2, I take on e7. That's just a trade, though. Wait, where is it? Knight h4, here, here. He takes, I take. He plays there, I take. I'm up a minor piece. This is defended. I can always move back. Let's go for knight h4. Lots of comments that I'm missing. Eric, you are the best. Thank you, Lashette Jane. Miss Miyagi, confirmed chess god. Thank you, Miss Miyagi. People in the chat are so nice. Okay. Patrick, who is this Patrick? His name is so light green. Love this stream, makes it more enjoyable. That's good to hear, Patrick. If you guys have feedback, let me know. Things that you want to see more of, different types of things that you want to see. Miss Miyagi, I mentioned briefly that g5 runs into knight f5. and I counterattack the bishop, which is a benefit in a lot of these lines because bishop is attacked with check. G6 is a useful move because it restricts both of my knights. And now I have to think. Still kind of want to play G5. I could go absolutely crazy and play knight F5. Let's calculate G5. This knight has to retreat. He goes back. And then I could go crazy. At some point, I'm probably just going to go crazy. Knight H5, take. Then knight F5. To keep in mind, he's watching all of this. Looks reasonable. Or unreasonable. But it looks fun. Now he'll think. And time is probably going to be a factor pretty soon. The good thing for white is I have like all my pieces directed at the king side. Like half of his pieces are doing nothing on the queen side. So if I sack a piece, I'll still have more attackers than he has defenders, right? Now maybe that's still a bad decision. Just thinking my rook is so happy. And he'll think more, which is good. Rosen crazy emote. What would that be? Need to do a photo shoot for that. Was 17c3 any good? I'll check briefly. 17c3. I considered it briefly, but I think it just loses a pawn because d3 hangs. Maybe I'm wrong, but pretty sure I'm right. It's good he's thinking here. He's hesitant to take. If he doesn't take, I have knight f6 ideas. c4. Ignoring everything. Does he even have a threat? I don't think he has a threat. But I'm defending this. Maybe he wants to play this. Or this, or this. Play knight f6 though. Or I could play knight f5 and just continue to be crazy. But I don't have much time. I'm gonna play knight f6. Maybe someday I'll play knight f5. c4 is explosive. It is true. I'm finally up on time. Hasn't happened for a while. I don't think I've been checking the notifications. Thank you to the new followers though. Thank you Adjurovsky, Onarum99, Solid Miki 21, Deshinzio, Ambergy. Appreciate the follows. These are some next level sacks. I mean, I don't know if they're good sacks, but at least they're making him think. Can take, right? The pawn. And now I just want to get a queen to g7. Only this were Bughouse. Maybe knight f5 here. Knife f5, right? Let's look at all his pieces. They're all on the queen side. And my pieces are all, if I can draw arrows, they're all doing stuff on the king side, especially this bishop. So now the idea is, if he takes... Actually, I'm not going to share that idea because he might be watching. But if he wants to know the idea, he can take the knight. Zohad1, thanks for the follow. Gabriel Thomas Newton, finally watch me live. So I'm assuming a lot of people have just come from YouTube. Is that the case? It feels like a lot of people, like they watch the YouTube like stream archives and then they They click the link and then they see I'm live, which is cool. Did Catronius say knight f5? I thought that was a Feingold quote. Anyway, I'm suffering from allergies. I have more time than him. C3 is interesting because if I take, he takes back with check. But I would like to do more stuff on the king side. What to do? I have a funny idea. I'm going to play bishop h6 and attack his rook. Also saving my bishop, which I didn't even realize. But I guess that's a useful purpose. Another follow from Noka7. And now I think I want to play bishop g7. Right, bishop g7. And now I have a threat. Ooh, he prevented the threat. I thought he was going to take the knight. I was threatening knight h6 mate. So he creates Luft for the king. Now I can play knight h6 and win f7. And this should be winning. I tried stacking both my knights. He didn't take either of them. And now I'm up a pawn. And knight g5 is coming. Followed by f7. He has no way to defend g5. Just kind of sad for him. Is it lagging again? It's lagging again. I'm sorry if it's lagging again. I don't know what causes that. Try and like close tabs. Okay, so if I play knight g5, king g8, let's try and just win smoothly. Is there a queen sack? I could take on h5. That just loses a queen. No, I can, wait a minute. Knight g5, king g8. f7, king take g7. Then I take the rook and rook f7, and I can take on b7. I'm up a lot of material in that position. Blue 8c, thanks for the follow. I just see the chat, rook f5. I did not consider rook f5. Maybe it was a good move. I'm looking for more exciting finishes, but this is good enough. Ooh, I can promote to different types of pieces. You promote to a knight, right? And then do this. Guess I have to watch out for his pawn. I'll be up a rook. Be good enough. Ooh, he takes. And then he takes on b2. Wow. Okay, so this is a potential queen, but this is an actual queen. Is he threatening? He's not threatening anything. I can play knight here. As he was threatening to take the knight. But anytime I can win the pawn. Maybe he'll play bishop a3. But then I'll still have knight e6. When does he resign? Never. Well, so far he's not resigning. I mean, he has a pawn on b2. I can't blame him. I wouldn't resign in this position either if I were black. But maybe now I would resign. Oh, wait a minute. Queen f1 is not threatening queen f8 because bishop moves. Bishop can move backwards. Maybe I still play queen f1 though. I'll still play queen f1. But I think I have some sneaky threats. Yeah, I'm more focused on mate than winning pawns. Oh, Kramnik student in the chat. He's Kramnik student, so he's winning. If he was Kramnik, maybe he would be winning. Kramnik student. Knight g5. He can't defend f7. Zohad saying king g5. King g5 would be difficult. Okay, I have 11 pending challenges. Some people are so patient. I'm sorry, Alpha Zero Wizard. I just don't accept casual, or I don't accept correspondence. Where's my mate? H4. H4 is a nice positional move. Reinforcing the knight. Super Salian not on the list. Daniel Moreno. I haven't played him in ages. 5-card draw. Thanks for the follow. Queen f7 is very hard to stop. There's 2 ways to stop it. Ooh, 3 ways to stop it. Can I still play queen f7? Allow him to queen? That gets messy though. King... Wait, bishop f1? Might be doable. Queen f7, queen, bishop f1. Just want to be extra sure. That should work. If I played king h2, he would have bishop d6, and I think that would be tragic. That would just be like mate in 2 for him. Or mate in 3. Okay, so bishop f1. Allow. Should have taken on d4 when I had it. Did I miss mate in 2? Where is mate in 2? What am I missing? I do accept Ultra Bullet, Miss Miyagi. You want to play Ultra Bullets? Feel free. I mean, queen h7 mate is a threat. So, okay, good game, Kramnik student. Didn't quite play like Kramnik. That was an interesting game. It was some nice attacking build-up. This is actually a pretty common structure resulting from closed Sicilian, where black commits to d4 and then white goes bananas. Queen e1 was careless. I was happy with knight h4. It took some work, I had to calculate stuff, but it was a fun game. Okay, I'll look at the challenges. I'm really suffering now because of allergies. I think I'm going to end it here. It's after 1 a.m. in Prague. Thank you everyone for watching. Did Miss Miyagi want to play Ultra Bullet? I would finish with an Ultra Bullet game. But no, I'm going to end it here. Thanks guys for watching. Go to the homepage. Maybe I can raid this person. Stay around if you want to join the raid. But I will take off and see you guys in the future. Bye.